They are the ones on top of this justice for Mohbad. And if you are coming to change the narrative and you are physically on ground and you are lucky to be on our page, you must be completely loyal to our page because we are your boss. I didn't know they were seeing me that way. I thought they were just, I didn't know all these things. I don't know how this, that everybody has their own people. I believe that as an actor, as an activist, I don't have a movement then. So if you are either you're on Paparino, you're on Yekudi, you're on Buki Jesse, they know me as an actor. So they will always collapse and say, okay, this is an actor, an activist that we know they will support. If people are not holding them, I didn't know that each platform were holding their followers, which is normal. Everybody have their own loyalists. You guys have been doing your thing before. So you know how to, you have your people under you. So you won't even want them to go and support me directly. Even if they want to do, you know how to hold them that lie, don't go, because we are also the one fighting for this justice. So that was where the problem was then. And me, I didn't detect all these things that time. So falling out with everybody's like, what's going on? What is really going on? You are donating to an NGO and I'm giving report of what I'm doing, but you people are suffocating me. You want me to be telling you what I want to do in an attempt to ridicule me and rubbish whatever I want to do. And when I realized that people are doing that, they don't look like mole, but they look like a serious distraction. So I quickly drift away from them and it hurt them. When I move away from them, because I want to continue the struggle, I'm always available to work with anybody. And another person will take advantage, like, okay, what's a cool other one here? They can grab it. And they think the best thing is let's use money. Then they will be coming to our page. Any page I go to, then we don't have to deceive ourselves. Even if I'm not an actor.
What happened to Karimo's side? Karimo?
See, Karimo is here worse. Nítorí pé Paparano not the fire. Paparano àti pé mo lọ bá olórí ẹbí. Karimo didn't really have problem with Paparano much. But the moment olórí ẹbí came to me personally behind on WhatsApp and said, this 3 seconds video, I want you to trust me with it. Even if you show me, let me just know that I've seen it. If I see it, I can be able to tell my people that it is real so that nobody will distrust you. I don't like the way they were. And, he wants to be sure. He wants to know too. So the moment Olori Ebi came out and said, I have seen it, I kept saying, and he confirmed it, Karimo went gaga. Say, me that everybody is coming to my platform. Everybody is like, without Karimo, everybody loved that when they come open their show, a lot of crowd will come. Buki Jesse on the other side is feeling the heat. I am the Odogu, I am the number one of the J4M. So I was already in the midst of a serious battle, supremacy battle. And I have to do the project. I have to continue to fight. So the moment that one came up and saw that Olori Ebi talked about it, she went like, oh my God, the glory and the whole attention I've been getting is gone. And then while I was waiting for the DCP in Panti to give me a green light, then you send a request to co-host with you. She saw me with you again, and I was already talking with you. They expect that everything I want to say must be on their page. Karimo wants me to discuss this on her page. So the moment you, Paparano, was engaging me that day, and of course, you know how your own pattern, you know how to draw information out of somebody. The moment you started, she came up and said, you are an attention freak. And that was where it would fall out. I want to believe magistrates was around then she saw what happened. I didn't offend her. She did the worst thing to me because I sent her this shot and the video in honesty, in trust, because I'm not supposed to share with her. But because the crowd said, work with Karimo alone, I was loyal to the crowd, to the public. I was divulging the right information with her because I thought she was looking for justice. If everybody said she doesn't look for justice and they asked me not to work with her, I won't be stupid to go and work with her. Not to talk of sharing such a very classified information. But immediately she was messing up with it. She started showing the shot, saying she wants to respond to Buki Jesse. I said, you don't need to respond to her. This is a sensitive materials that we have. And then the moment she realized I've already sent it to Olori Ebi, and Olori Ebi was going to run with it and act like he has exclusivity more than her, she quickly came out to like, you know what? You can't win me in this game. I want the attention for myself. And then the next thing is to attack me. I was with you. I didn't insult her. I didn't abuse her for even releasing the shots. She was one that came and said, I want attention. I said, look at this insult I'm getting. I am attention myself. I'm an actor. I'm a celebrity. I'm a star. I not be smart. Not be saying that today I just a get name. I'm not an upcoming actor. If I die today, Nollywood actor die. Lomaso. If I do anything by Nollywood actor, I know governors that will say, I love your movie. Kings that will say, I know my movie. So now this one go down the time you say, I look for I'm an attention freak. You were there that day now.
So what?
They don't expect me to come
So
to
what
like
happened
you.
to? So what happened to Arifa, Babalawo, Papriano?
And you can see that. Look at it was even me. I didn't even know the Arifa was after me. It was Karima that even exposed the Arifa that he's actually an enemy that wants me to go down. Because Arifa too is a host. Everybody is just seeing me as a competition, and I'm too available. But the only sad reality is that this kind of struggle to have the level we are now, whoever wants to change the course must be extremely available with the community. But me, I'm not looking at the host. I'm looking at the individuals that are so determined that this justice must come. So when I stick around because I already know the problem that all these hosts, they want exclusivity. I want to be everywhere to satisfy everybody, but I realize I can't achieve it. I cannot speak to everybody at the same time because there is a community called TikTok for justice for Mohbad, but there is no collective body that bring the hosts together and that you can trust them. If all the hosts are on the field with me and we are risking our lives the same way, then whatever steps we are taking it together. So if anybody wants to come to us, we feel it together. But I cannot tell you I'm going to Lekki tomorrow by 10 o'clock to go and pick something. And then I know a gun will start blazing. And I share with a host that is in America. Who is going to die? Paparano that is a host here will not want to release his identity. Look at the whole time I sent money to the woman. There is receipt. There is video. I don't have how to send it to him. The best way is he wants me to come on live. Have you sent the money? I sent it. No. She's talking. That is not even good for my brand. Whether you like me or you don't like me, you are not there when I start building my career that I want to become an actor. It's what I use to put food on my table. So you're liking me or not liking me, I have to protect and guide it myself. So when people put me in situation that will make me to keep diminishing it, I will have to react back. So all these people, the only problem we have is we are there before you. We have built our crowd around the J4M. And if you come to us and go to another place, you are going to be hurting our brand. Look at the Yekudi. When I stopped going there, where is she now? Look at the Karima when I left. What happened? So they know that all these things, it comes with a cost. Look at even the Bukky Jesse.
I bought Bukky Jesse when you left. Where is she?
Kenny, come on. That's why she was clinging on.
So you think they are leaving because of you?
No, you're not getting it.
Don't even go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
When it comes to J4M as we speak, not because of me, but because I am on the front line with more accurate information. That is why they wanted to substitute me by all means. That don't let us rely on this, Yomi. Let's create our own people that will go on the front line. But the truth of the matter is, the battle is not even for the weak. Work on Japoroni because I am available for everybody. I am working for everybody, but they want exclusivity. If you are not with us, because they cannot ask me to move away from the struggle. They've used lies. They've used some few of the followers that are just, abuse Yomi, do this. They realize it's not working. So they felt like there is no way we'll continue to speak about J4M if Yomi Fabiyi is still in the front line. He will enter places that some of our agents can enter. He will open doors our agents cannot open. He will get results our own people cannot get. So the best way is let's suffocate him and get him out. So except I go away. So they realize that if they are not getting the first-hand information, there will be wala. And they have nothing to feed their followers. And that's why they come attack me every time. And I keep enduring internal and external battle. As we speak now.
Magistrate SARS, I hope you did hear. Magistrate SARS, you did hear everything.
Let me say something. I will just need 2 minutes. I need to leave.
Go ahead.
The reason why I was saying this, and you've spoken some of what I wanted to say, is because for me, because I've tried to ask myself that question. Yomi is falling out with people. Supreme is falling out with people. I've tried to take some time to reason why that is happening. And what I saw is a pattern. What I saw is Yomi is falling out with people not because per se it's a character issue, For me, it was because Yomi is at the forefront and it's information he cannot diverge to people. Okay. And because he has that information, he has power. So people feel threatened because he has that information. He's not sharing with people. So they feel like he has so much power. That's what I see. And then when I look at Supreme side, okay, Supreme is fantastic. She's very pushful. Okay. But when I look at her personality trait, for me, that is where her problem is. Supreme is someone that can be very pushful and is good because we all want justice for Mohbad, but sometimes it can be very negative. She can be very pushful in the sense that she would want you to do something now. To bring someone that can call you and say, go to this place now. I need you there now. Give me information now. Why are you not there? What is wrong with you? She can come out like that. Okay. And if you're dealing with men, especially men, they don't like women that behave that way to men. Okay. Which for me is the reason why I think she's falling out with people. And if that is happening, and I've looked at the people she's working with, it's happening too much. She has to step back, okay, and think. If I'm falling out with people, it might be something I'm saying, not necessarily what I'm doing, but it's something. It's more about what she says and how she treats and how she speaks to people. So that is what I keep.
Do you know where I fell out with her? Do I tell you that people don't suspect? Let me tell you. When I told her about what we were going to, how we're going to make a move while King White needs to be arrested, Adra needs to be arrested, and Damola and blah, blah, blah. And when the police officer told me that King White mentioned the name of one woman, that was the woman that told her that money was, so amount of money was involved in it to arrest him, to charge him to court, that who is the woman? And why did I go and tell the woman and stuff like that? And I'm like, that's not true. That please disregard it. And the fact that the woman's name was mentioned and details like this were said, don't make it look like it's true. Just ignore. And I apologize to the police officer. So immediately I asked her that, did you tell King White about the imminent arrest and some of these details that we discussed and blah, blah, blah? She said, no, she didn't do that. I didn't even know they used to talk. But I was skeptical.
No. You didn't say, did you tell? You said, do you used to talk to King White? That was the first time. You didn't just ask her that. You told her you used to talk to King White. And then later on the second time.
Hold on, no, you were not there. Don't tell me what you're not there.
You said these two different things on my platform before now. Don't change it.
Listen up, bro. The most important thing is I contacted her to inquire.
That was month ago before that incident, right?
Listen up. Let me repeat myself. I don't want to say because I don't want to put the police in harm's way. Okay. There was an attempt, Nigeria factor, before you make a move and stuff like that. We had a discussion, me and Supreme. I shared information with her. This is what is going on, blah, 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 blah. And then King White was supposed to turn himself like, okay, come for invitation. He refused to show up. Why are you not coming? And then the warrant was, obtained. And then the guy began to insult the police officers like, I can't come. Why do you want me to come? Do you think I don't know what people are planning? The officer says, what are we planning? What are you talking about? He said, is it not that you people, you have been paid so amount of money to take me, to arrest me and then charge me to court? You think I don't know? He said, what are you talking? Where did you get this kind of information? The officer said, the King White now replied as, is it not Yomi that told one woman, Supreme Iron Lady? And you think I didn't know? What people apply? I said, the officer now said, who is Supreme Iron Lady? We didn't discuss such, nothing like that happened. You have an invitation, please attend the office and let's look into this particular stuff. And then the officer called me and said, Mr. Yomi, I don't know what you have been telling anybody bearing Supreme Iron Lady, but why are you telling them that you gave us some amount of money to arrest King White and charge him to court? I said, when I had the Supreme Iron Lady from the police officer, I'm like, Jesus. So that's what the King White said. He said that's why he didn't want to show up, because I was calling on the police officer, as a complainant. Has he come? When is he coming? He said he will not come.
But you said you never know who is Supreme Iron Lady then when you were in that text message then.
It's because you're mixing things up. I found out about you need to listen up. It was a different, that's why you don't know what happened. That's why you're making judgments. You have to listen now. I'm not in the league of somebody that will come and lie to deceive anybody because of what? Listen as I'm saying it now, this is how it happened. So the next thing, when the officer now challenged me that reason why the person you allege has not come He said you went to disclose to one supreme that social amount have been paid to the police to arrest him and charge him to court. And I begged the police officer, I said, I'm so sorry. You just disregard it since that is not true. Just disregard it. But because the name he mentioned, I know the name. I know who I spoke to. And I went to meet, I said, Madam, did you discuss what I told you about the arrest and everything, the modalities, the steps we took? Did you discuss with social person? Said, no, I never did. As at that time, I don't know whether they talk or they don't talk. I didn't even expect that they used to talk. I get what I'm saying? So I kept to myself that, okay, for this, I have to be careful with the information I share with her. And trust me, between you and I, when I was going to make the plan to now finally arrest them, King White, Adura, and all of that, because I realized that information filter, this guy is getting information. After that time, people thought I was working with her. She thought I'm still working with her. So I blanked her off. Nobody on J4M knew that they were going to be arrested in that court. Even when they made mouth, Yomi, if they burn you, I'm going to finish any, I'm going to fire any Roy. He threatened me. Yaboba threatened. Because she was so close to me, she couldn't even believe that while we were still talking, we were together, that I'd already planned, mobilized how they were going to be arrested officially with the arrest warrant. So immediately, all three of them were arrested. That was when she got to know they were picked. Nothing could be done again. They couldn't sabotage it. So that is the moment I do fall out with most of this host. Because most of this information, me that I'm in the field, if I share with them, it gets sabotaged. You'll be saying we are getting close to justice. Then you see nothing is happening again. So that was the reason why I had a problem with her. So I kept to myself. That was successful. Day one, Adura was there. King White, all of them. Day two, on Friday, they said they were going to release Adura on bail because it's 48 hours. But we need to do an extension. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's still an ongoing investigation. Okay. As at that time, because I did the first arrest and everything quietly on my own, I was already out of fund. So I just say, okay, madam, I thought at that time it is safe. Madam Supreme, they need to get owe them back because people were saying they should not allow Adura to go. They should separate Adura from King White. As at that time, everybody was saying, separate Adura from King White. So King White needs to be charged to court for the crime he committed against us. So we were believing that on Friday, King White is going to be arraigned in court and we will have time with Adura. So we need an extension. I will never be stupid to even toy with extension at that time because we needed more time with Adura and Damola. So because I was low on cash then, because the ones I did it quietly. I didn't come to the public. I sourced for the fund in the way I want to do it without even telling her. I didn't even go to her to ask for fund. So the only one I needed then was money for extension. So I shared with her that this is what they want to do. They quickly need to go to court and extend it. Of course, when they were going to raise the money, the number that the police will always give you to drop the money was the number I gave to her. This is the account the police supplied to drop the money, which she sent there. The other one, the other part, which is coming from the Mommy Jokem, they said, no, they are not sending it there. They will send it to Break the Silence Foundation's account. They sent there, I withdrew it and acted on it. But she keeps saying it is our 1.1 million. Part of it is from Mommy Jokem platform, the Abiamos. So immediately that one was done. They gave Adura bail to report back on Monday.
No, don't mix that money up. We've divided it. The one that was for that lady, we didn't refund it. She said she put 500K in your account the other time.
Yes, I'm just telling you, initially she was saying 1.1. When you guys split, you should know better now. Because she added the 500 she first donated to lure me to her side. So at the moment, at that time, Adura needs to be granted bail so that by Monday, when he returns back, then the extension will start. That was what I was told. I said, okay, no problem. Granted bail, return back on Monday, then the extension, so that he won't sue the police on fundamental human rights. And the next thing that happened, you know what happened, Paparado? That Monday morning, Adura, Damola, they both returned back officially. And then the next thing, Baba Mohbad appeared in zone 2. I got there in the morning, expecting that you expect that the extension should now be activated. They will detain him again. They say, we are still continuing our investigation. Let's go. Then they said, oh, you can't stay here again. They now said they have to transfer them back to Panti. Because if the extension needs to start working in that zone 2, it's starting on that Monday. But for the extension not to 15 days extension, 2 weeks extension not to be effective, they now cornered me. I don't know how they did a meeting before I came back. I went to Alagbo to attend to Larry Obodia's petition. By the time I came back, they said the order was from Abuja that they should transfer the case back to Panti. That was when Bukky Jesse began to celebrate that the case was dead on arrival. The question now is this. Extension has been paid for. We've mobilized for it.
So you said the case was transferred from where to where?
From zone 2 back to Panti.
Okay.
They now carried Adura and Damola. The police now took them to go and face their stuff in Panti. And before I could even get to know that the case has been transferred, by the time I finished in Alagbo, you will not take your phone inside. By the time I came out to see my phone, I've seen missed calls from the police in zone 2. Almost 30 missed calls. They said they were calling me to come to tell me that there was an order from above that they should not continue to detain Adura, that they should transfer the case to Panti, where the case is originally domiciled. Anything Mohbad. I said, what? Where are the suspects now? They said they have been taken to Panti. By the time I quickly called the guy in Panti, he said, yes, the suspects have been transferred back to them. I said, where are they now? He said, they have not really gone through what we were doing in zone 2, that they have granted them bail, that all of us should return back again on Tuesday. That was where you saw us. I said, okay, you guys have ambushed me again, no problem. While they were celebrating that he's dead on arrival, he's clinical, I said, I no go agree. They thought I would not appear in that Panti. Then Mohbad, Adura, myself, and Mohbad, with 3 lawyers, they came to face me alone. That time, I have this Sammy Jojo. Hey, I didn't know I was dining with enemy. Leo, and these ones. I thought they are my team. We were there together.
Sorry, who introduced you to Sam Jojo?
Supreme.
Okay.
She said that is a representative.
All right.
Do you understand? I didn't know him from anywhere. I've never had his name before. The only time I was going to see when we went to Commissioner of Police, they were saying I should not allow him to enter. People wanted to fight. Even Perkins, all of them said they will fight. I said, I don't know this person. Only Supreme said, that is my own representative. I didn't know. I said, don't fight here. We are already here. He cannot spoil whatever I'm doing, but I'll be careful until he showed himself. So now, to what now happened in that Panti, I faced the police, I faced Adura and the Damola. They brought one lawyer in the morning. We finished a session. That day, they brought 100,000. Supreme said, well, what are we eating? I said, we are eating banana and granite. He said, no, they have 100,000 to feed everybody. On my honor, I can tell you for free, I didn't take part of the money. Sammy Jojo transferred individually to all the people that were there. But they lied, they said they gave 200,000. You now added to the money you asked me to transfer to her. It's just 100,000 I had that was sent for feeding. And it's not for me. I didn't collect a dime.
Wait, that 100K, was it to each person?
No, for everybody that were there to eat.
Okay, so this 100K that she added that we paid her, like it was 100K that was sent to everybody, not just you.
Not even to me. It was sent to Sammy Jojo. Sammy Jojo shared it to everybody there. And it's even 100,000. You said 200,000. You didn't allow me to talk. So at that point, we finished with police in Panti. That was when the police, I stood my neck that this is the evidence of what killed Mohbad. And then the police said, you know what, at this point, we'll go and look for the video. And then the Damola said, I've deleted it. But I deleted it at the point of arrest before taking to Ogombo. And I said to the police that, but you claimed And your Wumi claimed that it was shown to me in Lagos State Police Command. If you delete it before you were arrested to Ogombo. So which video did they show me in Kega? I said, you people are only deceiving yourself. That is the video of how Mohbad was murdered. You people are covering it, and I'm not going to be accepting. Then they said they would have to bring Wumi in, they will bring Zomo in, and the rest of other people. I said, no problem, that we should wait. I can tell you for free, it was at that point again, they knew that I'm a serious pain in the neck, and they wanted to arrest me again. And then we said we're going to be having a protest in front of Panti, and to silence me, they asked that Adura should go and write a petition that and then they said they were looking for me. So the attempt to arrest me again was going to be in this place, Corona Inquest. So they've already sent somebody to come and deceive me that I should make sure I go to that Corona Inquest to know what was going on there. Because they don't know where I live. I was always moving around there. The person even sent me money that, Mr. Yomi, don't go to that Corona Inquest alone. Make sure you use this money to do security. But they know what they were planning. I didn't tell any of you. I collected the money. Okay, you want me to get security, Abi? No problem. So I said, when I realized that it was already an ambush, I knew what was going on. I started campaigning that I will be at that Corona Inquest. So if I'm not at that Corona Inquest, let my hand be like this. Because those people, King White, Adura, all of them, they want the police officer, Supobelo, at the SCID. They want to come and arrest me there. Do you understand? So that they can silence me at that point. So instead of going that route, I quickly picked my son. I went straight to Cotonou. Because that was the state intelligence department. I was there before. They've threatened me. They told me this is Yamo. Yomi, you have to keep your mouth away from this. Mohbad was cursing me like, what is all this? I said, I am sorry. This is the mother. I am not going to back down. I am seeking justice for Mohbad. If this is his mother, good luck. If she's not the mother, good luck. But I am seeking justice for the young boy in the mortuary. And that Oga, which is SCP, Joseph Jayoba, told me that, Mr. Yomi, this thing is too much for you. Can't you listen to us? I said, sir, you should do what is right. And I need to be honest with you. I can send you the chat. I even told the Supobelo, I said, send me your first number name so that I can report you to your Oga at the top. You are threatening me with arrest, fake arrest. Why would Adura write a petition? Adura that wrote petition in the first time to the first commissioner of police. They took me to the special squad 1. I faced them. They realized that one failed. They removed that commissioner of police was transferred somewhere else. This new commissioner came. We went to his office. We went to a protest there. A week after, he changed. He turned my enemy. The police officer, the commissioner of police that received us, you saw the way he received us, gave us food, promised that they will show me the video. A week after, he sent his assistant commissioner of police to drill me and tell me to come out face from the 3 seconds video and the chat. I said no. So they began to look for me. And this other woman working with this Supreme said me I should go to, I must make sure I go to that Corona Inquest to go and see what is going on there. They even gave me money that I should use it to take security. They know that which security I will put. When commissioner of police said me, they go arrest me, come. So I now told them that if I don't go that Corona Inquest, make my hand be like this. But I was deceiving them. I needed to buy time.
Magistrate, share you dey hear. Magistrate, SARS, share you dey hear all these things. You dey hear.
So I need to buy my time. My son's
you
visa.
are the problem of Yomi. You particularly. You are the problem of Yomi.
Let me finish my story. So at that time, my son's visa was going to activate on the 21st of April. And I need to quickly move. So I moved with my son on the 7th into Cotonou, where they cannot effect any arrest, waiting for the visa to be ready to be active 21st. If I stay anywhere in Nigeria with my son tracking me down, they will bring me because they want to silence me. We wouldn't have gotten to this stage. Because I told you freely that at that time, they were going to probably inject me in that cell if they take me into that cell. The same thing they are planning now. Because they know with me continue to make a noise about this, the key people in the society, they will look my way. And not because of that alone. I have one of the biggest structure American embassy will not be behind you and there will be all mess. You people don't know what is driving this particular case that I'm doing with you people. It's not just about money. You don't just have name, you must have substance. And they know certainly that with that new lead, it will be so difficult if I push it to an extent, it will turn into a serious something. And that is why they have to listen to me when I wrote to the president and they said, go and do it, because it will embarrass this country and this government. Because it will turn out to be that the government is actually aiding and abetting murderers. So that was how I escaped with my son. Because spiritually, I'm not going to deceive you. They know what they want to do with my son. They would have kidnapped my son and then asked me to remove my hand if I don't want to lose my son. And I have to take the boy away. And that's why I went for almost 4 months, waiting for the letter that I wrote to the president to materialize. So when it materialized, I rushed down to Nigeria again. That's why you saw me in Abuja. Nobody knew I was coming to Nigeria. I came to Abuja, started the solo protest, but that was the breakpoint between me and Supreme. That was why she was attacking me then. Yomi, why he went to London? He said, that was why she was shouting. I said, if I don't go to Corona inquest, my hand should be like this. The question is, why is she angry? Why would she be angry? That I said, if I don't go to Corona inquest, my hand will be like this. Because she thought she was so close to me that if I was going to move, I would have told her. So people with her were like, how come you didn't know Yomi was traveling? You didn't know he was going to arrest King White and Adura. So that is where you got to hear the double agent stuff, everything. People don't know what is going on underneath. It's not about social media. And that's my truth, oh. I've told you my truth. That's what I go through with all these people. You understand? Do you understand now?
All right, thank you. Next, I think she's busy now. Who else wants to add one or two things? You can unmute your microphone and say one or two things or react to whatever is said. But you ask a question if you have a question, please.
Yomi, I believe you also had a text message. I don't know, somebody mentioned her name in a text message. I don't know, am I right? Or
I'm going to come to that. I was in UK when that one happened. So okay. I need to just finish where we fell out first. So at that time, I had no problem with her. The only problem was that the information she was supposed to pass to the other side, she couldn't get it. Not because I did anything wrong, not because I messed up with the money. So the only way she could actually start to ruin my reputation was to go back to the fund that they raised for the extension. And I now look at it and say, even if I am this horrible, they are telling you that extension was a fraud. But Adura was already transferred. How did Adura get back to Panti? Are these people not thinking? Adura was detained in Zone 2, arrested in front of the court. Below King White at Dabala. King White is already in court. He was supposed to be in prison, but he met up his bail condition. Now, the same Adura that was already arrested in Zone 2, that we said we obtained extension for. Now, Adura is now back in Panti, and they are telling you extension is fake. If Adura was still in Zone 2, the extension will continue because as at Monday and Tuesday, after the extension has been paid for, Adura was still before the police. If not that they played a fast one on me, that how can we corner this Yomi, transfer the case away from Zone 2? So he won't be able to ask for the extension. Because if Adura is still in Zone 2, the moment he returned back on Monday, the extension should have started. But before I came back from Alagbon, where I went to face Larry Obodiah's matter, they've said, how can we play this game? They said, transfer the case to Panti. Because the AIG look at it and say, I don't want Yomi Swala. Because they know extension was already obtained from a judge. So how can we corner it? He knew. So the best way is tell him that order from above that they should transfer the case away from here. So he can't ask why is Adura not under detention. So they cornered me, then Adura was now transferred and Dabola to Panti. There is no way police officer in Panti will tell you, an extension. They will say, we are not aware. Now Zone 2, they got extension. So you can't ask us to effect it here. So they have to start their own investigation. That was how I was cornered. And they know this. but they deceived all of you, saying there was no extension. But Damola and Adura were transferred to another formation. And then we start again. Monday, Tuesday, we were there until they said everybody should go, that they will be on bail. I wrote additional statements. They said we should go, that when they arrest Wumi and Zomo, then they will call us back when they finish the investigation. And that was when they began to play me. And when I realized that this is playing too much, I said at this point, the order from above must be an executive power in Lagos State, not just this commissioner of police. And from experience, the right thing to do is to contact the president. And at that point, I knew I got a classified information that they were going to be doing something with that video again. So I wrote to the president. I wrote on national newspaper. And then I said, let me go to London. I cannot write directly from here because I don't have the time to stay here. Within myself, I was going to go through diplomatic routes. So I went to the Nigerian embassy, submit the letter to the president, and read the letter in front of the embassy, and then started waiting for a result. And in the process, phone forensic was done on King White. And then the information in that phone got to me. I saw his conversation with the Temi, with Wumi, where, I was reading where Wumi was asking King White, didn't you tell Yamoba that we didn't do anything on Adura? None of you paid attention to that. His conversation with the Temi, Ogundele, Abogunkule, something, Bad Boss, Ogunkule. I read it, people didn't pay attention. And I said, I saw one with Aris. I just said, okay, this one, who is Aris? I saw the conversation, I saw the whole nonsense they were saying. I'm like, this is too much. You don't want anything to happen to Adura. I read it, and people were saying it's Aris. I said, oh, really? And then she came to confirm it was a shot. That was when she now came direct to say, I am your enemy. So if I'm falling out because of that, it's because anybody is trying to be critical. I didn't even know she was the one. I was only sharing that is very crucial for all of us to know. But you all trivialize it, and I went quiet on that phone forensic. The Sami Jojo, who came out to tell you, oh, it's a lie. He showed himself immediately. This was somebody a week and a half. He still asked me money for his son's treatment. They were falling ill. I sent money to him. Immediately the phone forensic came out. His name was not mentioned. It's nothing to do with her. He attacked me immediately. I said, oh my God. So this guy has been a double agent, truly. So the double agent was not just for Supreme. It's for Sami Jojo. Because along. And it was deceiving. So easy to detect. I wasn't talking about her.
Yomi, this is the impression I wanted to correct about Magistrate SARS. When I came in, I said I had on on one platform that there is a guy called Sami Jojo. Why did I remember that Sami Jojo? I remembered him because he was on Papriano's platform long ago, and a lot of people were accusing Sami Jojo of being a double agent, and he now said he was sorry that time. He said, I'm sorry, ó dá mo ti gentle, mi ṣe mọ́, mo fẹ́ wà lórí justice. Nǹkan tó tiẹ̀ wà nílẹ̀ gan, justice ni. That was what Sami Jojo said on this platform. And the same Sami Jojo, I heard him today while I was flipping through the internet on Aries, that lady Aries, which I still very much say Magistrate SARS. I still say I am disappointed in that lady called Aries. I don't know her from anywhere. If she's looking for justice, I'm also a justice seeker. So I don't know who she is. So, but I'm saying I'm disappointed in her because she runs from pillar to post. She wants to be everywhere. She wants to be a boss lady. I don't know to whom. So I saw her on a platform. On this platform today, she was saying, people were saying, why would Sami Jojo go and stand for Adura? Somebody that is an accomplice in the case. Sami Jojo was saying, no.
Big Johnny.
Mo lọ dúró fún ni. Tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ wù mí gan, màá tún dúró fún.
Big Johnny.
I was so embarrassed pé Lady Aries dúró sínú platform tó ti ń sọrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. So
social media ni wọ́n lè wà bí tí irú àwọn báyìí.
1 minute. 1 minute, Big Johnny. You know, I listened to this this side of the story, right? Allegedly, it's all about dehumanization, right? That's the focus here. That's what brought that statement out. Not that I agree with Sam Jojo at all. I did not agree with him at all. Trust me. But the only thing I wanted to correct here is when that dehumanization aspect came out. Yeah, you need to understand it. In as much as you want to arrest an individual, right, a suspect, that doesn't mean you should subject him to a ridiculous dehumanizing.
Who was
Yeah.
dehumanized? Who was
1
dehumanized?
minute. That was the argument. That was the argument.
And then who is
They
the
said,
subject matter?
1 minute. Let me, please. They said, spending.
But
1
even the
minute.
same
Let me
lady
finish.
came
Let
out
me
to
finish.
tell
Let me
us that
finish before you
nothing
come
like
in.
that
Let me finish
They're
before you come
asking
in.
you who is dehumanized
Let
now. You
me
are
finish
saying
now. Let me finish.
okay, say
Come
who
on.
is dehumanized. Say
Then
it. Who was
you don't rush
dehumanized?
me. Yomi is spending. When some spending allegedly, they stood for spending whatever bail, right? Because his condition was appalling, allegedly, right? It was locked beside toilet. It was put in chains in hand and the leg. So that's that. And now, when Supreme was referencing that, she now said, even though we're looking for justice, 100%, she even insisted that okay, this lady by a man. But one thing, at the process of arresting people, right, we should be guided. Yomi, you know that is against the law. You cannot dehumanize somebody, right? And
I am
like
still
that.
trying to know the aspect of dehumanization you're talking about.
Yeah,
Is it
this is what
because
I just
he
told.
was in
They
handcuff?
said this guy. Listen. For me, you know, I couldn't say it yet. I'm expecting to show that okay, this is Spending's wrist that's was quite bloody and the hand and all that. But allegedly, they said it was locked beside the toilet,
Stop
right?
saying
With
they
no food,
said. Stop
nothing. With
saying
no
they
food,
said.
nothing.
Who are
and
they
they
that
said
are
1 minute.
that
saying they
Allegedly,
said they
do you
said?
understand? Allegedly,
Rishi, let me quickly
yeah,
come in here, sir. It's very important I
yeah.
come in.
Yomi, could you
Hold on,
believe the
hold
lady
on,
confirmed that
TSL.
it was not
Hold on,
tortured? Okay,
TSL.
carry on.
You know what
Yeah.
you people need to understand is this: that
Yeah.
people criticize so many things a lot, even when they see clear-cut truth, they still want to
Yeah, like
criticize.
that.
When
Thank you.
Damola was arrested, I gave a reasonable distance from the process of his arrest, how he was going to be arrested, but I ensured that it is clear, the vision was clear, so that people will know that he was not dehumanized. Secondly, of course, police have reason to put you in handcuff where they need to, especially when there is
Yeah,
movement of suspects.
if you resist arrest, yes.
Even if you don't resist, when they are moving suspects, because you can't expect police to be holding you as if you are one slave going through port of no return. They can't hold you and be holding you if you want to go everywhere. If the police want to go to toilet, we'll be dragging you around. So the best thing is to handcuff you, to restrain you.
You never did that with Damola, didn't you?
Wait. Now, I came out again. I said, when I was going to be living where he was, I asked, have you eaten? Are you okay? He said,
To who?
it's
To
Damola.
Exactly.
And I said, take money. He said, it's fine. I said, you can't be saying you're fine. There is duty of care here. Officers, please, this is enough fund. Whatever he wants to eat, within the ambit of the law, since I'm not the one even buying it, so you won't be asking me to taste, take the 5,000. Whatever he's going to eat tonight.
Yeah, you demonstrated the humanitarian part. That's good. And you know one thing I wanted to say.
Wait now. That's now happened. And I came out to say it before even the Damola came to corroborate it, that I did that. Are you what I'm saying?
Good.
Now, Spending arrested. You did not hear from Spending. You did not see evidence.
And you are not involved in the arrest of Spending.
And even this Sammy Jojo that is coming to tell you, and even this, that one is a confirmed double agent. So anybody aiding and abetting him openly is also a double agent. Nothing anybody can tell me. Until you know what a lot of people are really up to in this whole struggle. It's already porous. This social media justice for Mohbad is already porous. So now they failed to show you evidence. They are already alleging the police. Are you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now they want to now complain. An inspector general of police arrested Spending, because let me tell you, the warrant of arrest was obtained in the name of the inspector general of police. It's the first headquarters. If you have any fundamental human rights complaint, it's either you approach the court or you report to the same IG that your officers, they maltreated our stuff. The disgusting, horrible thing that these people were doing, apart from talking on social media, is to go and report to an AIG in Zone 2 and Alagbon to go and question the IG. Somebody that they cannot even look his face. They are only deceiving all of you. They are all for something terrible. And that's how they engage all of you. Yay! They did this to Spending. They're just making, because they have no documentary evidence. Ask them, do you have the proof? They have nothing. And most of these people, somebody is being investigated for murder and for other serious charges. If you look, any of you didn't see his arrest warrant now. These arrest warrants were taken with documents and evidence before a judge. That this is the reason why we need to arrest this person anywhere we find him. They are deceiving you that they were arrested without being invited. These people have no visible address. They can't even know where they can find them. And the only option is, we can't be waiting for these people to say, oh,
okay,
yeah,
in the middle of this now, why do you put Nigerian police? In the middle of all this?
Because the people that are alleging the Nigerian police are coming to say this, they didn't show evidence. Even the Spending have not even spoken. He has not even complained.
No, you remember you were talking. 1 minute, Yomi. You were talking how you were dealing with the police and being double crossed and all that. Is it not the same police that is involved?
But these people they are telling you they went to report to the same police now. You heard them that they have written a petition.
No. Maybe you're not getting the point. Is it not the same police that was used to thwart your investigation process in Lagos?
But the same police are the one investigating in Abuja now.
Yeah, and I'm saying to you, you have the police in the middle of all this.
Okay, let me ask you a direct question, Richard, because I don't want to look childish. Richard, do you have a proof of any inhuman act on Spending during arrest?
That's how I use the word allegedly.
If you remove your allegedly, keep it to yourself, sir.
Please, if you don't have, you mute.
If you don't have, you don't have to spread it, because
no.
at the end of the day,
mute if you don't have. Because I was talking before you came in. At this
point,
mute, please.
What do you mean mute? You are going to drop you, Johnny.
Because I was talking before you came in.
So mute. Real. You are in we are in a very sensitive situation.
Thank you. Johnny.
If the people within us here are the one coming to allege that he was actually maltreated at the point of arrest, and they claim they are looking for justice, and their own kind of justice will not come with proof, will not come with eyewitness accounts.
So the question we should be asking, show evidence. I agree with you. So the question we should be asking, show us evidence where Spending was maltreated.
Or a witness. And if we can't find it, they should allow Spending to come and say it himself.
That was
and
the question
if you
I
turn out
asked.
to be
And then they started throwing shade at me. Show evidence.
Hello, Yomi. Hello, Yomi. I believe you said enough. You've said enough. I got
to go. Guys, I got to go. Thank you for having me.
You have to go.
Thank you so much, sir.
Paparano, I'm begging you need to talk to your moderators. If somebody is giving a submission and one of your moderators is saying he's going to drop him and he dropped that person, that is too bad. That is too bad. Everybody has his right or his right to hear his voice out.
No, he was asking me to shut up.
Excuse me.
He was asking me to shut up.
He's telling you to shut up.
Did you hear him when he was asking me to shut up?
Excuse me. I didn't hear that.
Did you hear him when he was asking me to shut up?
I didn't hear that.
Okay, thank you. That's what happened.
Let me give my submission. Even though he has told you or he said to you you should shut up, that does not give you the right to bring him down because you are a moderator. It doesn't. No. You don't have that right.
Okay.
You don't have that right. And I believe you need to give an apology.
Johnny has been rude. Johnny has been rude.
Excuse me, madam.
I don't know why he's
No matter.
behaving like
Excuse
that.
me.
He's a big man. Why he's shouting at everybody since Mr. Yomi have been talking? I never said anything. Johnny have been calling my name. Magistrate, are you listening? For what? Why is that?
I don't know.
No,
excuse
now.
me. I don't know that. Excuse me. I don't know that Johnny or anybody or even yourself. What I am saying, regardless of anything, must be purifying. We can't have the same attitude and the same character. We need to mend fences with characters and attitude of each other. That does not give any moderator to drop anybody. I'm not even talking particularly about Johnny. For you being a moderator, it's not a right, it's a privilege. Let's behave maturely. You said you were going to drop him, as you said he have told you to shut up, and you dropped him. That is bad. That is bad. I see you as a technocrat, Mr. Rishi, or what you are.
If don't let me say what I wanted to say to you. I just leave it as it is, right? I'm not here to fight. Listen, but don't come across to be telling me or to start insulting me. Stop it, okay?
We don't
stop it.
accommodate insults.
For him telling you,
don't insult me.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
He has no right
don't come and shush me here. Please.
I'm not shooting you. I'm only telling you.
Yeah, then stop it. Then stop it. Then
I'm only telling you the right thing.
No, you've gone far now. I listen to you, but you've gone far.
For him telling you to shut up,
you've gone too far now. You've gone too far.
He has no right to tell you.
Mr. Kayode, let me ask you this question, sir. Let me ask you this question, please. Mr. Kayode, don't you trust Yomi?
Excuse me. It's not about trusting anybody here. I'm only listening.
Now,
I've been a listener too.
I ask you, don't you trust Yomi?
Don't tell me I trust you or I don't trust Yomi. Forget that.
One now.
That is my opinion.
No wonder. That's why I said some of you are the people that are going to put Yomi in mess. This is the same thing they did to Baba Mohbad. You will be just supporting without asking questions. You will not make the person that you are supporting to be on the right track. You will be just insulting people for him. At the end of the day, he will be in the mess. That's how you people are. You have been doing it till now. Most of you don't ask questions and you don't like people asking questions. Why?
Look,
if you don't want to ask questions, leave other people that ask questions. We have not insulted Yomi here since he came here. Nobody have insulted him. It's only a question and he has answered fantastically. Nobody, I'm not even angry at Yomi. I don't hate Yomi. What is the problem?
I'm not
Can you just calm down?
I'm not sure he was talking about Yomi. He was talking about
I'm not talking about Yomi. So open your ears and listen very well.
No, but he came, he said Yomi should go. He stopped Yomi to stop talking. He stopped Yomi to stop talking and said he should go. So that's why I asked him, don't he trust Yomi? Why should Yomi be talking and he's being agitated like I don't want don't say too much, don't say too much. Like what too much? That's what I'm trying to ask him, and he's insulting me.
Let me excuse me.
He's insulting me.
Hold it, peace. Hold it, peace.
You told me I should not ask a dirty question. Is that not insult? At your age, if I insult you back now, how will you feel?
You are free to do that, and I come for you.
No, I don't insult. I don't insult. I don't insult just like I. No. I'm not raised like that.
If I tell Yomi to stop talking, enough is enough. I know my reasons for telling him that. He has said enough to all of us. He has been talking for over 30-40 minutes. He has said enough to us. What made me to talk was what was going on between Johnny and Rishi. I have no business with your message.
But you misjudge on that because you told me now you never heard. No, because you told me you never heard Johnny telling me to shut up. Did you?
If I
that you did not hear me.
To talk about.
But you said so. You said so.
You did not hear it. That's why I said you misjudge.
You don't have to.
Excuse me. You said he told you to shut up. And I said he has no right to tell you to shut up. He has no right to tell you to shut up. But the irony part of it is you said you were going to drop him, and immediately in a second you drop him.
Because I know him.
Is that the way to roll?
Because I know him. Because I know him.
Is that the way for?
You don't know him. I know him.
Because you have the privilege.
Listen, I know him. And I know his antecedents.
No, if you are not a moderator, you can drop him.
Of course. But Rishi, you lied. He never asked you to shut up. He said you
what do you mean? Never asked me.
He said you should mute. That was what he said.
Exactly.
Why
can
lying?
you hear that? Is that telling you to shut up? He's telling you to wait. Is that shut up?
No. He
Why
said
can't
mute,
we reason?
mute.
Why can't we reason?
Listen.
Wait. Is this shut up? Can't we reason, for crying out? We are adults. This is one thing that really pissed me off among people on this J4M.
All you guys that you are commenting and whatever you send to me, right? It doesn't matter.
No.
Right? What matters to me? What matters to me?
I said it clearly to you that the way I've seen you talking in different platforms, I see you as a technocrat. I didn't expect that from you.
Yeah, but that means you become a moron, or you have a wrong side. You have the wrong side of you wake it up on the wrong side of the bed. Open your ears wide.
So are you telling me I'm a moron? Can you see
why
that?
Why you calling me a technocrat? From where's that coming from?
Mr. Kayode, I'm sorry, we will drop you. Let's be nice. Let's change this topic and move on. You are still bringing fights. And Paparano is here. He's saying that he don't want fight. Stop attacking Mr. Richie, or I will drop you. Stop attacking him. I will drop you now. Let's move on, Mr. Yomi is not here anymore. Let's move on. You have spoke your mind. It's enough. But the more you keep pushing,
he said he has seen me on various platforms. Since when have I been on various platforms? You.
Let's move on now.
Look at the way he's talking to me.
Can I say something? I do understand where everyone is coming from. You know,
I mean, look at I kept quiet and he keeps throwing shit at me. For what reason?
Daddy Olukayo, please, it's okay, sir. Agbanya dale fun wa, sir. Daddy Olukayo, please, Daddy, my daddy, please.
Yeah, can we just please move on? Yeah, I know Mr. Richie is against dehumanization. But at the end of the day, the same people that came to tell us that he was maltreated, he was tortured, also came back to tell us that he was not tortured. This was my reason. This was the reasons why I was like, look, stop attacking people. And if you're going to come to the public and make a nuisance of yourself, at least come with evidence. Don't start attacking people because you have something against that person. And then, of course, they had to make a big thing out of it. You know, this is the reason why we all have arguments and talk against each other all the time. If you're going to allege, please come with evidence. You know, because
which is very important. This is what I'm looking for.
What I saw with what went down recently was because there was no evidence. And when I challenged them, I became the two-faced person. No. I'm not going to see them attacking you and then go against you when I know you've put in a lot of effort. And if another person is also putting in a lot of effort, the same person that I defend behind your back should also stand with that person and defend that person, because why nobody's called into this justice for Mohbad. Everybody came on their own. So that is my own submission, really, because all this fighting, we need to stop it. We need to stop it. And if somebody says something that doesn't go down well with you, it doesn't mean that, oh, the person is against you. It's the person's opinion. Aren't we all entitled to our own opinion at the end of the day? I'm sure we are. And sorry, Mr. Richie, when the guy told you to mute, and then I believe because you saw where it was going, maybe you thought maybe it was going to end up in an argument.
No, sorry about this. To all the panelists and everyone, even the host. I know Johnny. Right? Yeah. Johnny is not a stranger to me. When he started doing that, I know where it's gonna end.
Yeah, but I think Johnny was just enjoying the explanation from Yomi, so he wanted him to carry on.
Even if you know him, you don't have to drop him.
So we can know where all the errors and faults are coming from, and sometimes it is because of this power tussle. People want to be on the forefront, and if you want to be on the forefront, that's fine. As long as you are doing it right and then you are not having to throw tantrums, then we will acknowledge you. You know, that's just the thing. That's where I'm coming from anyway. So please, can we drop all
if
this
I'm asking Yomi, there's nothing wrong for me in asking some technical questions. Because I've listened to Yomi many times, and I still support him in many occasions. He knows that.
I know you do. Yeah, I know you do that. I know.
So what's wrong with me asking him a question? I'm not Mumu. Do you understand?
It's always good to ask questions because that's
when
the
something
only
is
way
not clear, you want clarity.
Yes.
Simple as that.
So please,
I'm not a stranger to Yomi either. When I ask him questions.
Yeah, the way I am not a stranger to this platform, same as Big Johnny, same as Mr. Richie and Mr. Olukayode.
Why do people always get the hump when you ask Yomi questions? I don't understand. That's what this platform is all about. I'm not trying to corner him. I only ask him questions.
Yeah.
And which is the damn truth. If we
are always scared.
If some side of police are being manipulated and some other police are being manipulated, what's going on? Inside the same force?
And please, we shouldn't mute people because they are against Sammy Jojo, because somebody just sent me a message that she was muted because she was against Sammy Jojo. So can we please unmute what's her name? Sayo something. Can we unmute her? It's
but yes, the same thing they are doing to people that are against Yomi. They have blocked them, just not small one. They have been blocking people. I've not even blocked anybody since even those that are even insulting me. I've not even muted them. But them, they are moderators who are in favor of Yomi. If anybody say they are blocking them since. So if
somebody writing, I'm trying to corner Yomi for what?
Supreme
I don't understand.
Also, nobody will block them. They will block
by
them
asking
too.
Questions,
because
you said I wanted to corner him for
what they are forgetting is that this platform is not for anybody. This platform is not even for Yomi, because you guys are trying to monopolize this platform. This platform is not for anybody. No, not even Yomi. So please, let's tolerate each other here. That's how we have been doing here. Let's tolerate each other. Not for anybody. Don't think Papayana is for anybody here.
Magistrate, good evening.
You fuck up, Papayana will fuck you up too. So you guys are fooling yourself. You think that you are being what?
Please.
Stop muting people.
Hold on.
People that are even insulting us, we are not muting them. Stop in muting people or blocking people because they are commenting against Yomi. Stop it now.
We appreciate everyone's quota, we appreciate, but at the end of the day, your character sometimes can also put you in a bigger mess, because with Yomi, he does not attack people, though people were like against him, but he came here and then he let us understand the reason why he fell out with those people, and I thought it was power tussle. But
exactly, and you don't even argue that.
The other side, they are against
he has finished talking.
Where I'm going is very straightforward. Why are the police messing everybody up like a chicken?
Exactly.
That's my point here.
And that was an very important question to ask, because
that's what I was asking you, because you have some set of police that they say yes to you, and you have other set of police they're trying to double cross you for what?
No, exactly, yeah. And they are doing the same to every one of them. And because some people are already frustrated, they take it out on Yomi. So that is what is happening right now. So instead of them to take it to
people don't understand. The more we start pointing that out, the more we start pointing that stupid behavior of the MPF out, we'll never get anywhere. Trust me. Until you expose that should not be the case, we will not get anywhere on this case. Don't go and mark my word.
Rishi, please, before you continue.
Can you be the highest bidder?
Rishi.
Oh, give money here, give money there.
Just give me a minute, please. Am I audible, please?
You are. Continue.
Okay. Rishi, I just want you to do.
This is Wale. Just on mind over mind.
Yeah. I just want you to apologize to everybody on the platform.
He has already. He has. I think you didn't hear. He has.
No. I want everybody to be quiet
Sorry, it's quiet. I am not implying quiet like insulting, because I want him to address the house, because people are now saying he's using a veto power. But if everybody that is used to this platform, we all know how Johnny do talk. And Mr. Olukayode apologizing on behalf of Rishi. Nítorí pé more Johnny ni, he is very insultive. I would say pump and plain. He is very, very insultive. But I'm not. I didn't come up to talk about him. I just want Rishi, because I will address Paparano later when he's coming up, because we won't allow people. People are allowed to talk. People are allowed to ask questions, but immediately you start asking questions, because some people are fan or favorite of some people, they interpret it to something else. We just want to be clear. If you're not clear about something, we should ask questions, and that's why we are here where we are today. So, Mr. Rishi, I'm not commanding you out. I just want you to just take 10 or 20 seconds to just apologize, so that people
mind over
won't think
matter.
you're using your power negative.
Listen, mind over matter. It's a heat of the moment, okay? And I was in the middle of asking questions, right? And nobody was challenging me then. And the next minute, John said, hey, mute yourself. And I knew him. I knew what he can do. And that's why I warned him that stop, otherwise I drop you. Because I see him at that point. That's destructive.
Even
1 minute. I see him. 1 minute, please. I'm going somewhere. I see him at that point that it's going to be destructive for my submission. It will not take no for an answer. Right? Because I know him. I did be somebody else, I will never do that. Let that be realistic. Let that sink into all of us here. I know Johnny. I actually engaged Johnny. It was 3 days. It was 3 nights ago. I know how he talks. I know his
in as much as we don't instigate.
I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
We don't instigate any fight or disagreement.
But I will not allow him
have favoritism.
to
then
change
we'll be cool here.
my directive or direction. So if people who doesn't know, if you're thinking that maybe, hey, I've done too much, calling me technocracy, maybe I'm too strong on the autocratic power or something. No, I'm not like that. Please.
They said
I want people to get that straight.
So
but nobody can stop us to ask. This is science platform, and so shall it be. We are technical here, right?
We're very accommodative here.
And I will look at views, both pros and cons. When something is not clear, you ask questions. And one of the baseline of Paparano's existence here, he loves questions. He wants you to ask him questions all the time. That's his best communication skills. And those of us here share that kind of idea as well. So when I was asking Yomi question, I wasn't cornering him. I just want his view about the process concept within the police. I said this on Supreme Platform yesterday, and I'm not backing down on it. Police are messing us up big time.
Very small.
You know? I rest my case. But no, I don't want anybody to take that's offensive. Don't take it like that.
My brother, Mind Over, I really appreciate you for coming on board to correct the message. What made me to come up or to talk? I never heard the guy say, shut up. And if he has actually said that, I told you earlier in my statement, it's bad for him to tell you to shut up. But for you saying it loudly, I will drop you, and you dropped him, that was what pissed me off. And that is the truth. I don't know Johnny from anywhere, but I believe we are all adults.
He has apologized. So can we please?
No, it's over.
He has apologized.
It's over. I agreed.
Okay, sir.
I agreed.
Okay, sir.
I agreed. I'm only trying to appreciate you.
He said,
Mind over.
I think it was the tone. It was the tone of his voice that aggravated Mr. Richie, because it seems like he was instigating a fight, and that is what we don't really harbor here, you know. So I do
Madam,
understand where he's
this
coming
is not my
from.
first time coming from Papera. This is not
Mr.
my first time
Mr.
on
Olukayode, I know
Peperano
you
or
very
anything.
well. I know you very
Mr.
well.
You know me.
I
Olukayode,
know you, sir.
you know why
Yes.
I said I was talking like that? These people,
Madam,
this was the
I
same way
don't
they
want to.
manipulated Baba against people. The moment you start asking Baba questions, they will say you hate Baba. And this is the same thing they are doing to Yomi.
There's a noise from
Yomi
your
will start
background.
seeing
Can you
us like we
please
hate
mute,
him.
Mr. Olukayode?
It is just now that Yomi is even trying to sit on a platform with me. Before he can't, he will run away because I'm here. For what? I don't hate him. But people will be presenting me to him as if I hate him. Just because I'm asking him questions. Have you seen me anywhere insulting him? No. Just because of question, why? Why are you guys making Yomi to hate people or to see people as if they hate him? Why? You guys misled Baba the same way, and you are still trying to mislead this man. If Yomi is actually doing the right thing, he should be able to answer any question. He should not be angry.
Very
He should not be like. He should be patient. That's what a leader
cannot
does.
be misled by anyone.
No,
No.
don't say that, because they are
No, you
supporting
can't.
him. They can mislead him because like they think, okay, we are your supporters. Sometimes leaders, you have to go with your supporters sometimes because you
No.
think they are always like they are cheering you up. But some people that cheer you up, they are the most haters than those that don't cheer you up or publicly. But within their heart, they love you. So he should not be looking at if look at my page when Mr. Yomi slept outside for 3 days. I posted him. I put his name. I appreciated what he did. I posted him. Look at my page. But most of you here, you have never appreciated this man. Only in comment section to be abusing people. And some of you are even taking this one now to be like the people you have been having problem with before. To put your own fight in your
please,
business.
Okay. It's okay.
That's
Please,
what they are
it's
doing.
Okay. It's okay.
Sometimes it's not
okay.
even
Please,
about
let's
your meal, but they want to go under your meal to fight other people.
Please.
Good evening, everybody.
Please.
Sorry, good evening. Can I address Kale? Mr. Kale, you see, that guy is very, very rude. I've never talked to anybody on this platform or any platform I went to. He's the first person that make me, he will test your patience. If you allow him to continue, he will test your patience to the extent that you will voice out. If you look at the way he was talking to one guy, K-Crown, I was pissed off that day. I couldn't stand it. I have to drop for him.
Shirley K, I'm really happy you are on this platform. You know me very well. I'm a very simple person and a very proactive person. Any little thing that strokes my brain pisses me off. The statement I had was, I will drop you, and I discovered the boy was dropping it. The guy was dropped immediately. It's not done. Being you a moderator, it's not a right, it's a privilege. That is just my opinion.
Because you don't know the guy.
I don't know him, and I don't want to know him.
If you have known him, we've seen him. Of course, I think I saw him first time that day or second time.
I know this guy.
The guy, his accident is terrible.
Why don't you understand that?
Accident, if you allow him to continue, you of course, either we like it or not, the whole thing will scatter.
Yeah,
Mr. But
I have to tell you the truth.
This guy, if they know this guy, why do they bring him up then?
That's how to get for now.
He's a troublemaker. Who is bringing him up?
No. Everyone is welcome here. He was already up. No. We can't really choose who we bring, who we don't bring.
No.
He was already
No. You see, that's the problem we're having. You can't allow somebody to be throwing shade, abusing people. Like the way he was abusing that guy. At least stand it again. That day.
He did not abuse anybody. Wait now, Mr. Shola.
No, I'm talking of one day, not today. Not today. One day.
He was already up here on the panel before Mr. Richie joined us. So, but he saw that he was going to instigate an argument. I believe that was the reason why he dropped him. And I understand where Mr. is also coming from. He said, oh, you shouldn't have dropped him, rather correct him. So I do understand where both of them are coming from. So I think we should try and not overstretch this whole issue and just...
No, just want to explain to Mr. Lukari that we just want to explain to Mr. Lukari that it's like the guy, if we allow you to continue, it's either you drop for him or you drop him. Let's be realistic. That's what I'm telling Mr. Lukari. It's either you drop him or you drop for him. I have to drop for him that day because I could not stand it. I was getting so much
annoyed. You dropped for him that day.
I was listening all the time when he was addressing Sasot. I knew what I did. Maybe you guys don't understand.
Rishi, you don't even need to talk, please. People will still think, please, let people defend you. You don't need to talk, please.
This is what I'm saying. The people think I just behave abruptly, but it's not.
Yeah, I think the people were people that don't know him. It was Sholake that dropped for him the other day we were talking because it was too much. So let's just continue, please, and let that behind us, please. Please. Why is everywhere so silent? Let's talk now.
Because people are tired like